CFR Network, CFR Sports. Apologies about the delay for the recap and celebration. Crazy wisdom tooth pain at current. So let's get into it. Congratulations. Standing ovation. So proud, so happy. Leon Rocky Edwards, first Jamaican born, representing Bromtown, England, 21 and 3, and new UFC welterweight champion of the world. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it to all of the haters, all of the detractors. Yeah, no. Hard work always pays, man. Hard work always pays. Let's rewind back to the press conference. Usman came out as the champ should, confident as hell. I usually enjoy and rate his attire. He came out looking like almost like a big band member. Uh, like when they're on them processions. I don't know what the technical name is because I don't think we have them over here. Or even a cheerleader. That outfit, brother, was not the one. Um, and as I said, Kamaru is not gonna stand with Rocky. Uh, the striking game has most definitely improved. The wrestling, the grappling and wrestling MMA has improved for Usman most definitely, and he has been a very dominant champion of late, very frequent, defending that there, and it was a excellent performance in regards to taking the strap originally from Tyrone. Oh no, Tyron Woodley. Total dominant performance. Didn't get the stoppage. He's got two stoppages, Masvidal and Burns. Oh, and then obviously I think he got the Kobe Covington one. Very debatable finish to the first encounter. Mark Goddard, excellent referee, but Kamaru, Usman, and other fighters, but we're talking specifically about Kamaru and his journey up into this culmination of his first defeat, first KO loss, takedown as well. So his 100% takedown defense is gone. He's a dirty fighter, man. Let's not get it twisted. He fakes eye pokes, he fakes groin shots, multiple in the Colby Covington team. And yeah, many people don't like him because his character, his persona that he's portraying, but the truth is the truth. Some of those things, and especially on the replay live, watching it and going back and watching that stuff, there wasn't groin shots, eye pokes, and all that kind of stuff. So definitely go back, peep it, and come to your own conclusion. I'm not taking anything away from Usman. He's been a great champion. But now we fast forward into UFC 278. And we saw the same thing. And luckily, the broadcasters, Rogan and Liam, they highlighted that groin shot was not and indeed a groin shot. Fingers in the glove. I'm sure at one point they were saying it was Leon doing it rather than Usman having his fingers in the glove. Fence grabbing. Yeah, man fight dirty still. Um, this is full combat, man. This is full combat sports. No protective gear, head traumas, and everything else that comes along with this here. The glory, the defeat, the sweat, the pain, anguish, all that there. Cheating, nah, there's no place for that there, man. You do your preparation and get into the damn song. taking advantage of rules. Obviously, if you're tired and you've had a low blow, obviously you're gonna take the full 5 minutes, etc. I get that. But all that other stuff, nah. And the drug cheating thing, you know, this isn't the early thousands and nineties, man. There should be no people them taking any kind of enhancing substances. And there is a cloud that many people do put over Usman's head in relation to that. I don't necessarily have any evidence to confirm such a thing, but we got to throw it in there. We got to go throw it in there. So main event, both of the fighters came out with their brothers, which is good to see. It'd be nice. And I was saying this when he was first when Rocky first got into the UFC. It'd be good to see Fabian in there, but financially and fighter progression, etc., etc. I think Fabian's good at the moment in Bellator. They can get the strap there, and then he can bounce around and maybe jump to the UFC, etc. But anyway, so Fabian and Rocky come down. The audio for that walkout music wasn't the clearest. Was not the clearest at all. Maybe in the arena it sounded a lot better, but for us as the viewers at home, we didn't really hear it fully. Um, Get in the ring, obviously. Usman then comes out confident as hell. I can't remember what the hell he came out to musically wise. Um, Bruce Buffer, who's normally very good, for some reason, even though all the promos are talking about, Rocky born in JA and came to Brum and how violent it was, and he made his mother made a decision to put him into training and stuff, and that really changed his life for the better. So Buffer only said that what did he do? He only referenced Kingston, Jamaica. Bro, I can't even remember now. I haven't rewatched the intro part. I've just watched the fight multiple times. He left out one of them. He either said Kingston and didn't say Brum, or he said Brum and not Kingston. But obviously, intro for Usman, Nigerian Nightmare from Nigeria, by the way of whatever, whatever. Yeah, so minus points for Bruce Buffer on that there. And let me just say this as well. Let me say this because the viewers at home, they hear this stuff. People come from crazy upbringings and all this kind of stuff. Brom at the time when Rocky was at that age was on fire for the youth them. They were going on crazy. Gang violence was nuts. So for him to come true, him and his brother to come true, not even participate in that, um, focus themselves down a structured path. Um, this is the fruits of the labor. Yeah, there's no prison sentences, there's none of that crazy stuff. So you have to be very mindful that this isn't just talk, oh, you grew up in a rough neighborhood. It was peak, as the Londoners say, out here in Brumtown them times. Crazy peak. Erdington, Aston, Handsworth, LaSalle's, Newtown. Then obviously spreading out to the other parts of Brum, South Birmingham, Lee Bank. Listen, not factor, and it's wild now. So Leon is a true representative of Brum, showing that hard work, determination, and dedication can get you places, man. Can really get you places. And as I say, there was a whole load of doubters, even from the city. I spoke to some folk and they were like, Usman's, he's been on a wrecking spree still. Rocky hasn't really fought because of the pandemic and all that there. And they took him out the rankings, tried to feed him Chimaev a couple of times and all this stuff. Pure disrespect, man. Pure disrespect. To cancel the fight with Woodley, which I covered. Rocky should have been the second person to beat Woodley after Usman here in London. Yeah, zombie apocalypse takes place. That didn't happen. Cancelled fights. He come back and boss up Nate Diaz. Got wobbled in the last round. I mean, look, go back and watch that performance. Look at the beautiful sweeps. He did try one in this match, not too with much success. But just look at the striking and everything. So we go to round one. As I mentioned, Rocky went for a sweep and ended up on the bottom. Quickly got up. Um, nice little exchange. Excellent takedown. I think it was an outside reach takedown from Rocky into full mount. Um, got the back with the body triangle. Submission attempt. Not successful, but yes, Rocky won that first round. Second round comes out. Usman was not playing. He put on pure pressure, pure pressure. Was just backing him up. I don't know what Rocky was doing. He's normally got excellent lateral, just movement in full stop. There was no lateral movement. It was interesting. It's clear he's highlighted it until he doesn't know what it was. It has to be the altitude because a lot of people gassed out in that in that a whole card. There's only a few people that maintain their uh, maintain their level of cardio and pressure throughout the whole 3 rounds of their fights. Obviously, this was a 5 rounder, but yeah, the pressure was just crazy, absolutely crazy. Was this the one? This is the round. This is the round where there was fence grabbing in the clinch by Usman. I think it was a fake eye poke as well. Yeah, this is where the dirty stuff started. This is where the dirty stuff started. As I said, Rocky was backing up way too much, giving too much real estate, not enough lateral movement. Um, so Usman takes that back. So it's 1-on-1. Third round, uh, as we said, Usman resorted to wrestling, and he very, very early and got them. He got them very easy because Rocky was a stationary target, staying on the outside, staying towards the fence, which was a no-no. Um, this is the round where, from what I could see, Herb was warning about fingers in the glove, saying it's the last warning. But DC and Joe was talking about the warning was for Rocky. And I've listened and watched a few MMA, the MMA media recapping this year. I don't recall them really listening or talking about that in any detail. Usman gets the third round. Fourth round comes. Usman's fence grabbing again. He did it consecutively as well. No point deduction, just dirty stuff, man. He was just easy takedowns, easy takedowns. Um, and one of the takedown attempts, Rocky actually grabbed the fence, and Herb restarted them back into the advantageous position for Usman. Yeah, a little bit of bias there potentially. Hmm. Anyway, yeah. So Usman gets the fourth, and Rocky's just not looking his normal self. He's just flat-footed. He's not, he's putting out, but he's just, yeah, it's not the performance that we was expecting. Fifth round comes. Failed takedown by Usman. Rocky post up. Herb warns Rocky for glove grabbing. Woo. The corner and the fifth round, after all the rounds, they were very open and honest. And this is how we are in Brum. We not everybody, but in this respect, this is how the corners are done. No bullshit about they was you got that round and all this. But they were just telling him straight after every round, like, what's going on? What's the deal? You okay? This is your opportunity right here now to get the gold. What are you doing, Rocky? Fifth round. My guy was in shaking Rocky saying, listen, go and do what you're supposed to be doing. I can't remember what. It was very late in that last round. Body shot was landed. Usman he faked a low shot. Rocky, did a little adjustment or stance switch. Poured out for the jab. Came up with the head kick KO. Dance. Done. That's a meme. That is a meme. And I've seen the other meme saying, what are the odds of Rocky getting wobbled in the last part of the fight with Nate Diaz, and in the last part of the championship fight, he knocks the champion out clean. Headshot, dead. Pound for pound, what? This belt belongs to nobody, quote unquote. And that's what we said. Look at me now, from Erdington, Birmingham, or Brumtown, as we say, and I'm the world champ. I've dethroned your GOAT, your pound for pound best. And prior to that, let's get back to the commentary. Joe, DC, they all wrote him off. Even Dean Thomas was saying, yeah, Leon looks broken, and he did look broken. I didn't write him off though. I was disappointed. I was thinking, Rocky, man, come on, man. But it's the altitude, man. The altitude always gets these people. You need at least a month there. 4 weeks. He did the right thing going out 2 weeks, but you need a full month to fully acclimatize to the thing. Um, but he did it, man. He did it. And new champion of the world. Ah, Leon Rocky Avery is so proud, so happy. Um, and you're going to be inspiring, as you're already doing, so many people to enter this dangerous sport, number one. Number two, create a more healthy mental mindset, a more healthy physical self. And, trend might be set for Brom to be collecting even more straps. Team Renegade, we've already got UFC champion, welterweight. We got lightweight LFA champion, I think, and middleweight as well from Renegades. Belt collecting. It's strap season, man. Strap season. Co-main event. Costa versus Luke Rockhold. And for some strange reason, Luke Rockhold got a lot of boos. Kind of a mixed reception. Um, yeah, it was an interesting one. Very entertaining. Um, Luke came out on fire in that first round. He gave it, but both of them were just swinging for the fences. Um, quite, it wasn't the most technical battle. It was just heart being displayed, heart and determination. I saw that was going on in that fight. Uh, Costa clearly won every single round. First round, Luke's nose got broken. Um, Luke's performance was really good. There was a lot of question in regards to his chin. Will he be able to, hang? He came in excellent shape. So did Costa. He landed 3 to 4 power body kicks on Costa. Um, nasty, nasty stuff, man. Um, second round, uh, it was a back and forth, man. It was definitely a back and forth, but Costa was putting more damage on. Luke was exhausted after the first round. Second round, hands on the hip a lot. By the third round, he was kind of just turning his back. He did land a spinning 360 kick, which would have taken tremendous amount of energy. Um, Jason Perillo was telling him, look, the way you don't be swinging so hard, man. You clearly gassed out, man. Like, let's be precise. Just touch him, touch him, touch him. Because every time he was touching him, you know, he was doing it. He was landing. I think if Luke would have fought in a more technical fashion, we would have, yeah, I think it would still have been an exciting fight, but I think the outcome could have been potentially different. Um, much respect to both of those athletes. Uh, at the end, Luke was in mount and was rubbing his blood all on his face. Is not the most hygienic. Entertaining, yes. And as Costa said in his post fight, he had a long shower after that. Um, Luke intimated that he's old and he's done. Didn't actually say he's retired per se, and he didn't leave his gloves in the ring. I wouldn't mind seeing Luke fight again. He doesn't need to. He's got so much going on business-wise outside of the cage. Um, he doesn't need to, but I think he's got he's got the fire in him. I don't think that matchup was particularly the best. It'd be good to see him in there with a Robbie Lawler, maybe. Uh, I don't know. I'm just throwing some stuff out there, but yeah, there's some interest. There's an interesting few fights if he still wants it because he looked really good. He looked really good in that. Um, overall, as I say, the card wasn't the most stacked. The altitude most definitely played a part in many of the performances. People were just gassing the hell out. But yeah, overall, good card. Very much enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And what were your thoughts? Was it that much of a big upset? And who placed bets on the underdog?